Hi, this is Gary Kelly. I'm with Remax Executive Realty, and today we're going to spend some time at La Java in Northborough and talk mortgages. Come on inside. Hi, I'd like to welcome Mike Flanagan, branch manager for Movement Mortgage, back to the show. And today we're going to talk about what happens if a property doesn't appraise. One of the things that we're seeing today is someone's asking $260,000 for a house, and it's a feeding frenzy. You've got so many people looking for homes in the under $400,000 range that they often end up in a multiple bid situation and going over the asking price. And the question then becomes, if you have a $260,000 property and the winning bid is...
I'll take it for 300.
300, okay. And obviously the seller is going to say, hey, this is great. What happens if the property doesn't appraise? Can you explain how that appraisal process
Absolutely.
works? And then what happens?
Absolutely. So all of our loans are going to be, they're going to have an LTV restriction or a loan to value restriction. We can only lend you so much of what the home is worth. So we get an appraisal. If that home that I just bought from you for $300,000 only appraises at $280,000, my 5% down payment is only on that $280,000. Anything over that, I need to bring dollar for dollar in on top of my minimum down payment requirement to make those numbers work. So there's either I can bring in the 20 grand to make it work, or I can renegotiate with you to try to have you bring the price back towards where the appraisal is. Some compromise of the two is usually what we end up with, but that's going to be on your real estate agent to try to work out for you.
So if the property doesn't appraise, who actually does the appraisal?
So all lenders are going to order their appraisals from appraisal management company. The appraisal management company selects from a round robin of approved appraisers, and we have to go through that third party. That's a Dodd-Frank restriction post the housing crisis. And so we can also, I guess there's a third option, we could file a dispute with the appraised amount and say, no, we think it's worth more, and then your agent, Gary, would provide us with comps that support what you're buying it for, and we could try that route as well.
So help me out. What's the difference between a town's assessment, a CMA or a comparable market value report that a real estate agent has done, and then an appraisal? Because they're all different numbers and they have different sources.
So in my experience, the town's assessment is going to be the least reliable indication of value. It's generally a town tool to make their budget. The town's going to have their own calculation of how they assess and value properties. I kind of defer back to you on how those work. A CMA is a good tool. Your real estate agent should be able to work one up and give you a good idea of what comparable homes have sold for in the area. And that's the number one way that appraisers come up with those values, is they look at what else is sold. And this house went for $285,000, and it has the same kitchen and the same bedrooms and the same square footage. So that's a good indicator of what this home should be worth. So that's kind of the next level, but the only official one that we go off of is the appraiser's actual report, and that's what we're going to use for the value.
Great. Well, Mike, thanks for coming out and talking to us on the show about what happens if a property doesn't appraise.
Always a pleasure. Thanks.
Well, that was fun. It was nice to spend some time at La Java here in Northborough and talk home buying and mortgages. Here's the thing where you get to participate. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Either drop a note down below or give me a call at 508-733-6005. Thanks and have a great day.